Passing through. Don't mind me.
Ooh, that one looks tough.
This is the wrong way. Leave me alone, Rhino. I don't have time for you. You're not a spider. I could skip you. Something seems amiss here. The town isn't usually this noisy. Huh? Looks like the liner's back at the harbor. Who are those weird people around there? Oh, is that the Imperial Liberation Front or something? Oh no, it's the Provincial Army, I think. Pretty sure it's the Provincial Army. They look like soldiers from one of the provincial armies. Certainly seems that way. White and purple. I seem to remember seeing those colors back in Heimdall. I believe that combination of colors represents the Lamar Provincial Army. But Lamar is on the other side of the Empire. What business could their provincial army have in Legram? Hey, it looks like you're back. Oh, Toval, shed some light on this situation. Toval? Do you have any idea what's going on here? Word on the street is they requisitioned the liner from the wharf on the far shore. So, why we're seeing Lamar's provincial army and not Sutherland's is still kind of a mystery. Apparently, though, some big shot noble is visiting the Viscount as we speak. Another noble visiting father? Who could possibly? That's a bit concerning. Well, if you're curious, why don't you go take a look yourselves? Since you returned from the highway, that means you took care of that monster, right? Well, that's true, but... Actually, there was something we wanted to ask you about regarding that. The group gave a brief description of the monster they fought to Toval. A mechanical monster, you say? Yeah, it's a Machina from Spira. Toval? You have some idea as to what it might be? Well, I'm not sure, but I think I'll go have a look at what's left of it just in case. Anyway, good work out there, guys. Here's your reward. Ah, you materials. I'll leave checking out what's going on at the Viscount's mansion to you. Ah, he definitely seems like he knows something we don't. Ah, well, for now, there's no harm in leaving the matter to him. Right, we should go see what's going on at Laura's house. Agreed. On we go. I need some water. Oh? Hey, isn't that... There's no need to be so hasty. At least give my proposal some thought. Your attendance would add an extra degree of prestige to our gathering. I'm merely the lord of a minor rural region. Surely you overstate the importance of my presence. A man's worth is decided not by himself, but by those who he rubs elbows with. And while I'm sure you understand, I'd appreciate it if you didn't do anything to cause any unnecessary conflict. I'm not sure giving combat training to the Imperial Army is something you ought to be doing either. After all, neither of us want any trouble now, do we? Aye. And with that, I bid you a fond farewell. Oh, and my compliments on the excellent tea. I am honored, your grace. See ya. Excuse us. The guy looks like Burial from Star Ocean 3. The bulkier guy looks like Burial. My, if it isn't young Laura. And Husis Alberea, too. It's a pleasure to see you again, your grace. I appreciate all you continue to do for my father. They must know him. Yeah, but look at how tense they are. I wasn't expecting him to show up here of all people. That's Duke Cayenne, head of the foremost of the four great houses, and ruler of the port city of Ordis. His authority extends over the entire province of Lamar to the west. Alright, Duke Cayenne, as Reen just said. I'd love to stay and talk a while, but I'm afraid other urgent matters call me away. I'll endeavor to arrange another opportunity for us to meet in the near future. But for now, I bid you farewell. Alright, person who's clearly not relevant in the plot. No way at all. Oh, what have we here? So, you're Thor's Military Academy's Class 7, huh? How do you... Oh, just happen to do a little leisure time reading on your class. Not a bad looking bunch. Good, good. Enough with the chit-chat. His grace awaits. Excuse us. See you, kids. Who were those men? They don't look like soldiers from our provincial army, that's for sure. And they did seem to know about our class. I presume they're personal bodyguards hired by Duke Cayenne. That's what it looked like to me. Father? You needn't look so concerned. However, it seems like they finally begun to act. What's happening? Is plot happening? The noble faction has begun acting in secret? Indeed, for the past month, they've been quite active behind closed doors. No doubt they're trying to reaffirm their unity, holding conference after conference all across the country. Of course, I'm sure this isn't news to your youngest classmate. Well, yeah, Milliam knows everything, of course. The intelligence division's all on edge, wondering whether they're about to start a full-scale conflict with the reformists. Seriously? So that's what they've been up to, scurrying around all this time? But since Duke Cayenne's basically the leader of the noble faction, I sure wasn't expecting him to come all the way out here in person. Nor was I. They appear to be planning a large conference in the near future, to be attended by all the members of the noble faction. The Duke came all the way out here to insist that I attend. But father, you're not even a member. Quite right, my lady. Your father has long kept his distance from the faction. In the same way, he has also kept space between himself and the reformers, preferring to remain neutral. However, they're convinced that all the nobles should belong to the noble faction as a matter of course. I've heard they've been quite forceful about bringing those nobles who don't support the faction into their ranks. Would I be correct in assuming that my family is involved in all this? I mean, Husis is like the noblest you get. Of course they're involved. I'm afraid so. There's been some disagreement over whether Duke Cayenne or Duke Alberea should lead the four great houses. Both of their names are Duke. I'm just saying, of course there's going to be conflict there. Oh, could they not think of another name for one of them? Duke Cayenne and Duke Alberea? There's probably a reason for that. Maybe it's not a coincidence. But I expect that either would bring the same platform to the table. Husis, if you don't mind my asking, do you happen to know where my family stands on the issue? You needn't worry about your family's allegiances. Lord Schwarzer is widely known as an even more obstinate man than I. Can't imagine that he'd have any interest in supporting the questionable acts of other nobles, as he should. I never even met my father. I see. I'm actually a little relieved to hear you say so. Huh. Hold on a moment. Perhaps there's a move we can make after all. I'm afraid I'll be leaving Legram again on another one of my little trips. I apologize for the suddenness, but please tend to things in my absence. As you wish, my lord. Yo, can we come with you? Father? Wow, well, that was sudden. I believe in acting swiftly and decisively. I intend to establish contact with all the nobles who have remained neutral in the ongoing factional conflict, so as to prevent them from being taken in by the noble faction's coercive methods. Father? A prudent course of action, I think. In that case, I'd be happy to come with you. Oh, Toval! You can't leave us! Toval, what are you doing here? So you're here as well. Wouldn't miss a chance to catch a glimpse of the majestic Duke Cayenne. Did you know he left in a limousine that came all the way from Bereahard? Wait, then... It couldn't have. Did it belong to the Alberea family? Well, Rufus Alberea got into it, so yeah, I'd say it's likely. Couldn't ask for a classier escort. But Duke Alberea was with them. Oh, Husis' brother is very sus. That's not suspicious at all. So, Rufus was here. Well, he is the heir of the Alberea family. Considering our visitor was none other than Duke Cayenne, it's not at all surprising that Rufus would pick him up. But I know you didn't just come here to volunteer your company on my trip. Well, it just so happens that these guys here brought me a curious story. We got confirmation that a mechanical monster appeared on the highway outside Legram. Is that so? I believe this is the first time one's appeared since the counteroffensive since Cassius launched 2 years ago. That's right. Come to think of it, that was the first time we met, wasn't it? It was indeed. What a strange coincidence. Have any others been found in the area? Nothing so far. This is just a hunch, but I suspect it may have been released as a diversion. I concur. Perhaps having you come with me is the best course of action after all. So this Machina was actually part of the plan. Honestly, that makes sense. Because again, we don't find those things in Legram. It doesn't look like we would. Alright, that's what I wanted to hear. Father, sounds like there's a lot more going on here than just factions butting heads. Sorry, I can't say anything for certain just yet, but if we turn up anything concrete, I'll be sure to tell Sarah, and she'll pass it on. I hope she will. I want to learn about this plot. I want to learn what's happening. Also, Toval said there was another request, so are we going to do that other request? Alright, here's what I got for you this afternoon. Oh, he's giving it to us now. Oh, just one. Catching all fishermen. Could someone catch me the elusive gold salmon? 5 minutes at Apricose Inn for more detailed information. Okay then. When you finished up for the day, I'd appreciate it if you could head to the guild and file your reports. I left a note on the counter telling you how to do it. Nothing too difficult. Got it. Leave it to us. Just make sure to lock up before you leave for the night. Someone else should be coming in to take care of things tomorrow. Understood. We'll do our best to take care of the guild in your absence. I wish you all well in your studies, and I hope you'll forgive me for leaving so suddenly. Duty calls. Not to worry, Father. I'm used to it. Thank you again for your hospitality and for agreeing to a duel. I look forward to our next meeting. As do I. You show great promise as a swordsman. I hope you'll continue to devote yourself to your studies and training alongside my daughter. I'm honored, sir. In fact, I hope all of you will look past her uncouth father and continue giving her your friendship and support. As a single father, the fact that I've yet to hear any tales of budding romance concerning my daughter has worried me. Not me. Don't look at me. Father. It would be our pleasure. She sure does seem popular with the girls, though. I pray you have a safe journey. Thank you for all you've done for us. Catch you later, then. Give my best to Sarah. Gladly will. Alright, bye guys. Take care. Good luck with all your business. Oh, why must it be so? Honestly, you've got one amazing dad. Free-spirited, open-minded, not to mention incredibly strong. Having met him, I could tell how you grew up like you did. Huh? Hey, Ravine's right, you know. You're living proof that great parents lead the great children. I suppose having someone like him in your life as a role model would naturally lead you to aspire to greatness. Well, that or feel woefully inadequate in comparison and develop an inferiority complex. But all told, you're living proof the daughter of the Arcade house has grown up sound in mind and body. Stop teasing me at once. Moving on. Toval has entrusted us with looking after the guild. We may only have half a day remaining, but we still have our duties to fulfill. Look at her, trying to change the subject. I am not. Oh, Laura's getting embarrassed. I'll just face it, Laura. One additional quest added. After you return to the guild to file your reports, time of the day will advance. Okay. Obviously, we're going to do this request. I do plan for this playthrough. It's not 100% because people have told me there are hidden tasks, and I'm not using a guide, so I do plan on doing at least every request they give me. We'll go to the inn. Hi there. Oh, hello everyone. Have you come along after seeing the request sent to Toval? That's right. You're in search of some sort of elusive fish, correct? I am. I feel like I should apologize for asking you guys to help me with a personal request, but are you up for it? Oh, we're gonna catch the Fodlin, the rare fish of Fodlin in 3 houses. If you are, I can share the details with you all right now. You're in luck. Our schedule just happens to have an opening. Thank you very much. Just like the request mentioned, I want you guys to seek out a certain elusive fish for me. We probably need some sort of bait. It's a peculiar variety of salmon known as gold salmon. Just like the name says, it has a body of golden glow, not unlike the look of a Goldia itself. That must be an exquisite fish. Sounds rather garish, honestly. I have to see it, judge it for myself. Have you ever seen this fish before, Wyber? Fortunately, all I know are what I've heard from the rumors. Bem, who's usually fishing at the back of the inn, is actually the one who told me about it. Its golden color isn't its only distinctive trait either, he said. You mentioned its flavor is to die for, too. Ooh, now you got my attention. I'm afraid I'd be lying if I said I wasn't interested in the taste myself. That's certainly understandable. After hearing so much about it, I wanted nothing more than to try it. I've been bugging Toval about it for quite a while now. And now it seems like, thanks to you, I might finally get my chance to try it. Fishing, huh? I guess bracers even take on jobs like this. This fish is so elusive, though. What are the chances we can even catch one before the day's end? That does seem to me be the most obvious issue here. Is it even possible to catch this fish in Lake Abel? Doesn't seem so, unfortunately. Ben mentioned that he did catch several of them here at one point, but he hasn't found one on the end of his lines for several decades now. That doesn't exactly inspire confidence, you know. How will we go about catching one then, and where? Well, I've actually received some promising info from Toval that put me back on the trail. He claims he's seen a golden sparkle in the river along the highway several times now. Oh, it's that, I remember, it was in the highway. All the sparkle sightings have been in different locations, though. Well, at least it narrows our search to the river. True, it'll be much easier than trying to search the lake would be. We might be able to find it then. I know it won't be easy, but I'd be pleased as punch if you did catch one. Now that I think about it, do you have the right tools for the job? Sure do. I brought my rod with me. Will this work? Huh, let's see what you got here. You can show this rod to Wyver. I'm not sure this is going to cut it. The gold salmon is supposedly quite a hefty fish, and this rod is designed for smaller catches. I think you might be better off using one of the loaner rods. Oh, a deluxe rod. Sorry about that. I'll be sure to make good use of this. Allow us to make our way then. Yeah, let's go. Alright, a golden catch. Let's do it. You need to go to the Bell Highway. Okay, it has the exclamation point there. Oh my goodness, my throat! I need to clear my throat. It's so bad. Oh, hey. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pierce you. Please forgive me. That shiny golden glow. I simply can't wait to try it. This seems like a good spot to fish, but I wasn't expecting someone to be here already. She seems to be an ordinary civilian, and a noble at that. I'm surprised she's strayed this far from town. Should we try talking to her? Yeah, might as well. Excuse me, could we talk to you for a moment? Who are you? Wait, I recognize you. I feel like I know you. Are you at Thor's? You're that military student who saved me in my hour of several months ago. Oh yeah, I think we did meet once before. I don't remember what field study it was, but we did meet you before. Annabelle's your name and your face looks very familiar. Oh, so you know her? Yeah, we ran into her while we were at Keldic on our first field study. Oh, it was in Keldic. Makes sense why I don't remember it. That was the beginning of the game. Now I remember. One of our tasks involved delivering a lost wallet to its owner. Oh, the wallet girl. I remember you. And it just so happened the wallet belonged to this lady in front of us. Huh, I see. I am very grateful for what you did for me. Sadly, that wallet has become rather lighter since you returned it to me. Oh, might we ask what brings you out here? I would have thought that was obvious. I'm trying to catch my dinner, of course. Some may think of fishing as a leisurely hobby, but I would beg to differ. It's proven to be an essential survival skill. I see. I don't remember her being anything like this last time. So what inspired you to come this far out of town to fish? You could have just sat on the dock in Legram, right? You could have, yes. Legram is conveniently situated right on the shores of Lake Abel, after all. Surely it wasn't necessary to brave the dangers of the highway to come out this far just to fish. Oh, she's trying to get the goldfish. Heh, that's where you're wrong, I'm afraid. A first-class angler needs a first-class spot. Easy fishing on the shores of a peaceful lake just wouldn't satisfy me. What is with this woman? She's certainly a unique individual. Sounds like you're after something special, if I had to guess. Indeed I am. I've come seeking the elusive gold salmon. Oh, I hate to tell you this. We're gonna get it first. I've heard tales of it from a gentleman in Legram by the name of Bem. He also informed me that it cannot be found in Lake Abel, which is what led me to this spot. And sure enough, not long ago, I finally caught a glimpse of a golden glimmer beneath the water's surface here. A gold glimmer, huh? That sounds a lot like what Toval said he saw too. Looks like this must be the spot then. I should have known that you would be searching for it too. Very well then, let us compete to see who can catch the gold salmon first. Oh, very well, I'm gonna beat you. That's not really what I had in mind when we came out here. That aside, we seem to have found our location. True enough, let's get fishing. Alright, let's do it. Need to use the deluxe rod, apparently.